Well, and welcome back to our series on statistics. My name is Manny, and today we have some construction going on outside the window here. Despite that, we'll begin. This is presentation 4.4. The topic today is contingency tables and analyzing patterns and relationships in data. Note the acknowledgements here. Our first illustration involves a disaster at sea, and you can see the details in the table provided here. We ask you to pause the video at any time and take notes or observations as you feel. We note that a fair number of men, women, and children perished. We want to see if there's a pattern in this data. We're going to look at the survival rate amongst men, and we see here that 338 of 1690, 20% survival rate amongst men. And amongst women, the survival rate is 74%. Notice our notation here: survival given women. And for children, 57 out of 109 survive. Given a child is 52% survival rate. And we want to see overall the survival rate is 32%. And the survival rate, as you can see here, changes dramatically across groupings. And this suggests a hidden factor may be operating here. And of course you figured it out. Women were put in the boats first, and men sacrificed themselves, and many children were undoubtedly lost in the melee, accounting for the 52% loss rate. Now our next example involves a hospital region where there's a number of people infected and non-infected admitted, and we want to see if there's a pattern here across the regions. And in the North Hospital, 101 out of 562 patients reported infected, giving a rise to an 18% infection rate. In the East Hospital, 77 out of 409. Note that notation here, an 18% infection rate, 18.8. Now this is conditional probability. Infection rate at the West Hospital turns out to be 32%. Overall rate of infection is 22%. And you can see how they vary across here. And we want to suggest that this singles out the West Hospital as being some problematic because of the high infection rate. And individuals would question as to why that rate is so high. Now we're going to look at several school districts which involve use of drugs. In the Parkdale region, 41.5% of students involved drugs. In the Mountain View Hospital, 27.9%, 22%. Overall rate of drug use is 32.9%. And the rate at Mountain View is marginally higher, so you can see here these two are very close. This could be just due to random chance, but this one singled out at Parksview. And that's the end of presentation 4.4. We ask you to take notes as required and proceed to presentation 4.5.